at home. Get it in the shop, made her tell me what you want. Like I'm singing mix, I made her tell me what you want. Wow. She on a power trip again. I know pussy tall, got me buying shit again. Praising Jack and me, you must be lying to your friends. They know I'm a beast, I wake the giants up again. Shining once again. Read it up, I told her mama slapping my DMs. Now I'm right back in and now locked in. Shawty got that dress on, so the block is hot again. So when I hit it, sound like fuck the ad libs. Gotta ask again. Then she got it tripping off another yet again. Got a nigga feeling like a sucker yet again. Cause on my emotion, then I rush and let her in. Hurry up and let her in. I'ma take a bougie ass to a deal and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, you gon' take up whatever.
Hi. What's going on YouTube? It is your girl Lauren Finesse and we are back. Shaking a little bit because you're on the table and my little tripod thing. I need a new one, but it is what it is. Y'all, I know I'm looking at you, but before we get into that, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you stopped by. And yeah, let's just get into it. So I don't know where the next couple videos gonna come from because my family's on the way here. Like, I'm about to go pick them up from the airport in like 30 minutes. So we got to get this show on the road. And I wanted to get this video out the way because, you know, I'm going to have people here. So maybe I'll record in my car. I don't know, for the finale next week. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, my family is coming here. And so my friend Lauren, she was like, oh, when are they leaving? When are they leaving? They're moving here. My mom and my son are moving here. Like tonight, okay? They shipped boxes. They packed. My mom sold her car. It's real. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm about to go from... Oh my gosh, she said they just landed. Okay. We got to continue this video in a minute. Okay. They landed, but apparently someone on the plane is having a medical emergency and they can't deplane until that person is taken care of. So, all right. So let's just go ahead and get into this review. It won't be long because not a lot happened. Let's just go couple by couple. Johnny and Amy, still boring. I do like Amy's dad. He was pretending like he was going to give him a hard time. And then he was like, yes, I give you my blessing for them to get married. They're cute, not problematic these next few episodes. They're problematic in the other ones, and that stuff may or may not pop back up. I don't know if they're gonna do like a after the pods like they did for last season. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, they're good to go. Let's do quick predictions. Johnny and Amy will both say yes. Okay. Her dress, I hated it. I hated her dress. It was ugly. But they'll both say yes because I don't know, something about Amy gives. She was looking for I don't really want to say it, but she was looking for who she found. Okay. They have your ambulance on the runway. Okay. She's sending me up there. I'm sorry, y'all. This review is all over the place. We will make it up, I promise. Who's next? We already know Kenneth and Brittany are out. Blah. 2 thumbs down for Kenneth. He's trash. He turned them comments off too. He know. That's why he turned them comments off. Because, sir, please stop. Who else? Let's go ahead and talk about AD and Clay. Let's just get AD and Clay out the way. They go and meet up with AD's mom, which let me tell y'all, I love AD's mom. I love AD's mom, period, point blank. I love her mom. She just, I don't know, she just gave very much like very warm and very reassuring. And like she definitely speaks like life into her children, into her family. So I really like AD's mom. She sits down with her mom, AD, and come to find out Clay haven't been home because Clay got all these jobs. He's Jamaican man. He got all these jobs. He never be home. He does sales. He does like an Airbnb, and he rents the boat rental. Now, the boat, jet ski, whatever rental, I actually did understand that if the dock is like far away and you have a place that's close to there, people come early in the morning. So like I could kind of see like on a weekend you want to wake up early, you stay at whatever that place is, his place, the middle, I don't know, whatever. But my thing is, why didn't AD go with him? I know that they stay in the house, and I don't know, do both people have to be in the house at all times? Because why couldn't she go with Clay? And if he had to wake up early, okay, I'll come with you. That way we're at least sleeping together and you can, you know what I mean? So for me, that's a little shifty and a little fishy. And I don't know why AD, or maybe she did bring this up, I don't know why she's not saying this. Also, her and her mom, let me say this. They were fawning over Clay. Clay gives very much Bill Bellamy vibes, right? Bill Bellamy, how to be a player vibes. That's who he gives me. Even the way he talks. So he finally gets there. They're talking about it. He finally gets there, and he just goes right into this character. Like, he knows what to say, how to say it, when to say it, and it comes off to me very performative. It comes off very fake. He has an answer for everything, and it doesn't come off as genuine. It's like he's a people pleaser, and he just, whatever you need him to be, he will be that. And that's a scary person to be with. A person that will conform to your every mood and you be you, I be me. We don't need to be the same. You be you, I be me. But you don't have to please me. It's okay if we disagree. It's okay if we argue. It's okay if we fight. As long as we are not coming at each other super crazy, we're good. You know what I mean? So that was a little sticking cameras up kind of high. Not that y'all need to see my boobs. Hold on, because I'm tripping for that. Y'all need to see my damn boobs. But I wanted to look at them real quick in the camera, so excuse me. Okay, don't judge me. Anyway, so they're fawning over Clay. They think Clay is the greatest. He's attractive, but it's almost like AD thinks that she can't even get an attractive man because she's giving off very much. She doesn't know that she's that girl, and I don't like it. I think he thinks he can do better, and I think she thinks she can't do better. All in all, he's saying all of the things, but I think Clay will say no, and AD will say yes. If AD goes first, and I'm always weary about certain people, like if they go first, will they say no just to kind of get in front of what may happen? But I think AD is hearing and seeing what she wants to hear. So if she goes first, she will say yes. If he goes, they won't let him go first. That's how I know they're going to suspend this, because I don't think that he'll go first. I don't know. I don't think he'll go first. I think she'll go first and say yes, and he'll go second and say no. So that's my prediction. Clay and AD is a no, because Clay playing, okay? We know your daddy cheated on your mama. We tired of hearing about it. You're not your dad. She's not your mom. People cheat every day. You don't have to cheat or be so traumatized by it. I get it. Your dad was taking you, and that definitely plays a factor. I don't want to discount childhood traumas and how it may have shaped him as a person, but okay, let's let it go. Laura and Jeremy. Now, I made a little side video about Laura and Jeremy and Sarah Ann because I did not like how the people was coming at Sarah Ann. I didn't like it. All of these people are on the show together. They all started at one, okay? Everybody started at the same start line. Laura has a little bit more ownership, not ownership, but a little bit more say so with Jeremy, because Jeremy proposed to her, Jeremy picked her, and they had a connection. However, it doesn't negate the fact that Sarah Ann had a connection, and she felt like, clearly, she wants him, and she felt like she would be a better match for him. And quite frankly, I think she was correct. She could see Laura in the pods and how Laura is like, Laura talks too much and she comes off like a shitty person. That's just my perspective. That's what I get from Laura. A shitty person who talks too much. So I think Sarah Ann saw that. Sarah Ann was hurt. She got back home and she decided to send Jeremy a message. Listen, if I'm going to fight for my love, and if I feel like it's something that I truly, genuinely see for myself, I'm going to go for it. And let this, hold on, put some lip oil. Let this be a lesson to anyone, to everyone. Let it be a lesson. If you want something in life, go for it. Now, I'm not saying trespass into people's relationships, because if they weren't on the show, and please go back and look at my little snippet video. If they weren't on the show, yes, it's wrong for Sarah Ann to reach out to this engaged man, okay? Period. We understand that. But in this setting, this type of show, it's kind of like, nah, I'm here to find love, and I feel like you are the love that I found. You don't know this girl. I know her, and I want you. I want you. I got to have you. Okay. And that's in life. Go for what you want within reason. Don't be crazy. Don't let it be illegal. But like, if it's something you want, don't be sitting back talking about what if this person, what if that person, and I'm scared and what will they think, and that. Just do it. Okay. Like Nike, just do it. All right. There's no yes or no for them. They went to the mixer, and baby, first, okay, let me take a step back. AD, ooh, I love AD. But let me tell you something. AD got on my nerves talking to Sarah Ann. And I'm going to tell you why. Because at the end, she was like, it's not your place to reach out to him. Just like it's not your place to talk to me about my relationship. Bitch, you in my shit. And I like how Sarah Ann stood her ground. But Sarah Ann wasn't nasty enough for me. Okay, she definitely pushed AD back on her heels to give her the, okay, girl, this ain't that. You not finna just walk all over me. But she didn't give AD enough, okay, like, bitch, don't play with me ever again. Because AD was still pulling her card a little bit. She was like, can I finish? Okay, great. You know what? They were both being super nice, nasty. But Sarah Ann, I needed for Sarah Ann to be very clear. Stay out my business. I love him. He loved me. And I'm putting myself out there for love. And I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. Now get out of my face asking me questions and go over there and talk to that man that don't want you. See, my man want me. That man don't want you. Why you over here talking about me and my man? That's how Sarah Ann should have came. Okay, that's how she should have came. And AD would have, she would have got smart. It probably would have been something, but I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on Sarah Ann's side because we've seen Laura. Laura's not a nice person. Sarah Ann is going for what she knows, and Jeremy wants to be there. He seems calmer with Sarah Ann. He seems more relaxed with Sarah Ann. With Laura, he was being very goofy and like acting and being ultra silly. And I think that's because, you know, it's like nervousness and anxiousness, which I get it. They just all met, but he seemed way more comfortable with Sarah Ann. And even at the end of the mixer, Laura was crying on camera when Jeremy and Sarah Ann went to go jet ski, because period, this is my man now, and we not finna let this fun time go to waste. That shit was funny. I'm sorry. It was mean in a way, but it was hilarious. And Laura went from Miss Nasty ass, because he was trying to talk to her when he first got there, Jeremy was. And Laura just was like on some real nasty shit. And listen, her feelings are valid, but she was being ultra nasty to him and not even being like mature about the situation. And I didn't like that. Like, girl, be mature. So anyway, I don't know if they're gonna, I don't think Sarah Ann and Jeremy are gonna get engaged. They're just gonna see where it goes. Let's get to Jimmy and Chelsea. Let's just go there. Okay, it's time to just go there. Chelsea is exhausting. Chelsea is damaged. Chelsea needs therapy. Chelsea is crazy. She's a gaslighter. She is a master manipulator. If you go to my first video about the first set of videos, I said the up and down where she snaps off at him, he apologizes, she's warm with him, she's holding his hand like when they were on the vacation in the room, and she holds his hand, and then he lets his guard down and she comes in to hug him, and then he could say, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You're going to the fucking bathroom? Why would you be going to the bathroom? That hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings when you go to the bathroom. Like, she does it in every single episode that they have had a disagreement. She has done the exact same thing. And I called it in the first couple episodes because I've seen this. I've seen people do this manipulating type shit. And it's, oh my God, she wants drama. She likes drama. She likes chaos, okay? Because every time something happens, she blows up. He apologizes. He's patient with her. He reassures her. And then as soon as they are about to turn the corner, whatever he says next is going to trigger the fuck out of her, and it's going to start all over again. And they continue to go in that cycle. So I was happy on this last one where, well, let's talk about the mixer. They go to the mixer. Of course, Jess and Jimmy finally meet. Definitely Jess was a better choice. But Jimmy is like, he's sold on Chelsea. They went and met his family, but we'll get back to his family. But at the mixer, he finally meets Jess. They talk, and it seems like definitely a connection. I think what I get from Jess is that she doesn't look like she puts herself out there often. And so she really found someone she likes, and she is being very open about how she feels. And I like Jess for that. Like, she's being authentic to me and her feelings. She's doing exactly what she should be doing, okay? And he's not giving her any light to me. He's like, yeah, she's cute. Yeah, I like her. Yeah, we have a connection. You were my number one connection. But Chelsea has some type of spell on him. Also at the mixer, Chelsea gets to meet Trevor. And Trevor also is like so into Chelsea. And she doesn't give him any leeway, any play. And it's so crazy to me. I think we all thought that they would both be like kind of crossing the line, but Jimmy nor Chelsea crossed the line when they met up with Trevor and Jess at the mixer pool party. So yeah, they didn't cross the line. They both said how they felt. They talked about some things, but they didn't cross the line as far as next steps. They kind of flirted and they left it there. That's what I think about both of them. So, so Jimmy takes Chelsea to meet his family, his mom, his dad, and I think his sister. And the mom and dad have been married for 40-something years. And they're super cute. They're super cute. She seemed to be normal around the family. The dynamic was there for them to have like this is, you know, our family now. Definitely could see it. Like 100% could see it if she can get out of her own way. And so, sorry guys. And so they seem to hit it off. Everything is cool in the gang. And then later on that night, I guess it was one of Jimmy's friend's birthday. He apparently goes to the birthday party. I think Mackenzie, who was one of the contestants on the show, saw him. But it got very convoluted. So apparently he only stayed out for an hour and a half. Chelsea didn't want to go. He went with his two girlfriends, not from anyone with Love is Blind, and had a good time. He said he was back home an hour and a half later. And then the next day, they're having a conversation. He's happy. I'm so glad you met my parents. And what does Chelsea do? Mind you, it's the next day. She didn't even bring it up the same day. So now it's the next day after he went out. And he's talking about how she met his parents and how he's feeling good. And she's like, well, I didn't like when you did AB. And it's just like, girl, like you couldn't even sit in the moment and bring it up later a different way. She goes straight into it and he's like, what? And he always catches her. She always catches him off guard because I be caught off guard. He's like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Like, I went with my friends. Mackenzie said she saw you and that's so embarrassing. And he was like, I don't even know what Mackenzie looks like. How does she know what I look like? Again, so valid. So fucking valid. She knows what you look like. That's what she says to him. And basically, Chelsea was upset that he went out with the girlfriends that she met, that he introduced to. And it's clear that off camera, he told her that he did sleep with one of the girls one time, but that they decided to be friends. And she brings that up on camera. And I was like, she is a nasty, horrible person. Because he was like, I said I didn't want to talk about that on camera. This girl came on camera and met you and put herself out there on TV. And let me tell you, y'all know how the internet be. The internet is undefeated. So I'm sure someone has reached out to that girl and talked some junk to her. Like, how dare you meet a guy you slept with, his fiance? Like, you're a snake. You're a this. You smiled in that lady's face. I'm sure she's getting that type of mail because that's how the internet is. But, you know, okay, they had sex once. It didn't work. It's happened. It's not the end of the world. If they were able to remain friends, which I think is absolutely possible, and Chelsea knew about it, for Chelsea to bring it up and throw it in his face about something that happened the night prior after they were having such a good day is just like, it's exhausting. Oh, Chelsea is exhausting. So she goes back and forth with him and she's like, I don't think you left me. And he's like, you really believe that? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, you know what? You're sitting here drunk telling me. She was like, did you say that I'm drunk? Are you trying to call me a drunk? She just gets, I hate that voice. So she does this whole thing and he's like, fine, I'm leaving. Like, I can't with you. And I was so happy he did that. And in the very next scene, he's back at the house and he's like, I'm done. You said that you don't think that I love you, so I'm done. And she's like, you can't just walk away. How can we fix it? Now you're apologetic. And that's what she does. She causes chaos, confusion, havoc, and then she wants to make up. And it's like, that is not sustainable in a relationship, guys. I keep telling y'all that. That's not love. That's not even toxic. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. So anyway, you know what? I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they gonna do. So I think they both gonna say yes. Her dress also was ugly. I hated it. But they're definitely both gonna say yes. Well, I won't say definitely, but I think Jimmy's family likes her. So there's no one that's going to kind of step in and be like, don't do it. Unless someone from her family, because we only met her friends. And I'm sure she's running back to her friends, telling them everything. So maybe her friends will try to talk her out of it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And real quick, AD's dress also. The first dress that she had on was terrible. That second dress with that split, I was like, yes, AD. The train and veil that says till death do us part, tacky. Super tacky. You got this fly ass dress on that is just like hugging you. The split, everything about AD's dress was just heaven. And then you turn around and you put the veil on that has the words on the bottom. Like, come on, we're not doing words embroidered on the veil. That shit looked terrible and cheap. That's just me. I didn't think it was a showstopper. I was like, no, tacky, completely tacky. Anyway, those are my predictions. That's my review. I just got a text. I gotta go get my family from the airport. If you haven't already, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know that you dropped by. I did get cute today. I did do my makeup today. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. I don't know how it's gonna be, when it's gonna be, but we gonna see. Period. All right, guys. Bye-bye.